So wanted to talk today about just evolution, science, uh, this stuff, and start off by reading a verse from John chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. Now, if you're still here, then that's just simply a fact right there. And then the question is, because we're taught in school that everything came from nothing. We're taught that millions and millions of years ago. Pause. See, millions of years ago, there wasn't even millions and millions of years ago. As far as man is concerned, it goes. If you look in the Bible, it measures out how old mankind is from the very start. We got Adam, and here in Genesis 3, in his genealogy, and we have just all the way up from Adam to Abraham, and then Abraham to Jesus, and then we know that Jesus was crucified approximately 2,000 years ago. And so if we know that from there, right when we're standing here in 2015, we can already measure all the way back to the very year that man has been on the face of this earth. So as far as man is concerned, there is no millions of years as far as man is concerned. Man has not been here for millions of years. Man has been here as long as the Bible has said he has been here. And you can go to Luke. Now, if you're just closed off to any possibility of anything, but if you're open to this, if you're honestly seeking truth, you can go to the book of Luke and see in chapter 3. It gives you whole genealogy in chapter 3 of the book of Luke, as far as how far man goes back. But it all points to Christ. It all points to Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who did not have any earthly genealogy. He was born of God. He was born of a virgin, born of the Virgin Mary, but his father was God himself. And Jesus was God. So the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, is what John says. And Jesus Christ came to this earth and to die on and shed his blood on the cross for the sins of the world, so that whosoever believes on him should not perish but have everlasting life. So that whosoever relies upon the sacrifice of Jesus 100% for his salvation and not his own works for his salvation may have everlasting life. So, and he was buried after he died on the cross, and then he rose again. And it outlines this in the scriptures. So it outlines the whole thing in the scriptures. In Matthew, it actually lays the account. The tomb was sealed shut. The tomb that Jesus was buried in was sealed shut, and they even put soldiers around it to confirm that no one would come and steal the body. And an angel came down, and the soldiers dropped his dead man, and Jesus rose from the dead. And he was seen of eyewitnesses. You see that in 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Jesus was seen of eyewitnesses after he rose from the dead. So therefore, it's absolute, undeniable proof that he did rise from the dead, and he rose and he ascended to the right hand of God, and that's outlined. That's in the scriptures. So he will return back to this earth one day, and he will judge the living and the dead. So Jesus Christ, the Son of God, will.